Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your spiritual big sis, Yana Mystic. I ain't gonna tell you shit wrong. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On this channel, I make self-development content as well as discuss other topics related to my interests, which include music, spirituality, beauty, fashion, and a whole bunch of other stuff because I'm a multifaceted being. And if you are joining me again, welcome back to my channel, guys. So, if you can tell by the title of this video, we are getting into the mess. We are getting into the tea, okay, with this Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug situation. We have a lot as women to learn from this situation, especially those of you who are still like struggling in the relationship and love department. I got you, sis. We finna unpack all of this shit right now. If you're not living under a rock, you've been hearing all of this stuff that's going on with Mariah the Scientist, Young Thug, all of these calls and stuff getting released. And I just want to preface this by saying women, we gotta do better. Like, we gotta do better. We gotta start using our motherfucking head and not be thinking with all of these feelings and stuff all the time, because if you think too much with your feelings, it's gonna lead you astray. I feel like Mariah the Scientist, this whole situation could have been avoided by just having discernment, loving yourself, and valuing yourself. Because if she would have just like took a look at the situation, nothing about Young Thug gave settle down with this man. Nothing about Young Thug gave relationship material. Like, this man literally has 4 baby mamas and 6 kids. Not only that, but very shortly after they got together, he went to jail. Like, that would have been it for me. Like, as soon as you went to jail, like, out of sight, out of mind, I would have been out the door, okay? Because it just doesn't make sense. Mariah the Scientist is too pretty, and she's successful in her own right to be dealing with things like that. But that's what happens when you don't know your value and you don't know your worth and you don't love yourself and you don't have discernment. It doesn't matter, because if you don't have those things, you still gonna deal with these type of situations. And a lot of my sisters, a lot of my girls out here dealing with this, and I'm here to free y'all. So we're gonna talk about what we can learn from Mariah the Scientist situation based off of the information we do have. So first and foremost, ladies, we have to develop discernment. Like, Mariah the Scientist, I think she's like a little bit younger than me, maybe like a year younger than me, or like a few months younger than me. I'm 28, getting ready to turn 29 next month. And I just feel like at a certain point, you have to develop a level of discernment, especially if you're somebody like me and Mariah the Scientist, who are lover girls. Like, we love love, we love giving, we just love love. Like, we lover girls. And if you're gonna be a lover girl, you gotta have some boundaries and you gotta have some discernments. Her first mistake was dating somebody who had 4 baby mamas and all those kids and thinking that that was somebody that was relationship material, and also staying while he was in jail. I feel like early on, if you pay attention to things, you can really tune into the signs and realize somebody will be either good or bad for you. Because when men come into your life, they're either gonna lift you up or they're gonna bring you down. And if you don't pay attention when you first meet these people, if you don't pay attention and like really observe that person, you're gonna get swept under, because 9 times out of 10, your intuition is already going off about a person, telling you, oh, this person might not be it. Or, you know, this, I'm feeling a good vibe from this person. Women have to learn to trust their intuition when it comes to those things. Pay attention to the way this person talks. Pay attention to the lifestyle they live. Pay attention to how they carry themselves. Pay attention to what's going on in their life and like what they're into, because that will tell you a lot about a person. Sometimes we get so blinded by, oh, the money, oh, they look good, oh, my feelings, like, and it's just like, okay, but is this person actually good for you? And that's where your discernment is going to come in. And I feel like in her case, she just lacked discernment. Like I said, nothing about him gave that she should commit or be in a relationship with him. He was going to jail, had all these kids, still dealing with exes. Like, it was a lack of discernment. So I would say, ladies, develop your discernment, especially if you're going to be out here dating, if you're going to be out here giving your all. Make sure that you are matching up with somebody who kind of wants the same things, or who at least aligns with your lifestyle and the things that you want for yourself. Second of all, I don't even know why this got to be said. This is honestly just a little bonus, because I don't feel like we have this, hopefully we don't have this problem on a grand scale, but please do not hold no man down in jail. Like, I don't even know if that is even like advice. I feel like it's common sense at this time. Like, I know there are situations and circumstances and all of that stuff, But especially if you're not married, you just dating somebody, oh nah, man, get up out of there. Like, don't even put yourself through that. One, they're gonna be doing all that jail talking, pillow talking, and all that stuff, trying to make you feel good and all that stuff. So you'll be there waiting for them when they get out. And then, like, you just put your life on pause. Like, for her, she just seeing so head over heels in love with Young Thug. And, like, he's everything. Like, I mean, this girl literally canceled a show when he got out of jail. Like, she was head over heels in love with this man. Put her life on pause. I don't think she was dating nobody else during the time, or if she was keeping it on the low. Shout out to her if she was. But if she wasn't, she basically put her love life on pause to hold this person down. And then to come to find out, the whole time he in there messing with correction officers, he done cheated on her before he even went in there. And there she is, wasting her time, holding the man down because of feelings, because of lack of discernment. Please don't do that. Never hold nobody down or waste your time waiting on somebody. Your time is ticking regardless. Has she, like, you know, kind of just said, you know, this situation will be on hold until after he resolve all of that, she might have met somebody better. She might have met somebody who treated her better. She might have met somebody who was better for her. She probably could have met her husband. Because let's keep it real. It ain't giving Young Thug. She probably could have met her husband. But following behind this man, holding this man down, wasting your precious time. As women, we just got to put ourselves first. She was not putting herself first in that situation, because if she was putting herself first, she wouldn't even be dealing with this. I don't even think, if she was putting herself first, I don't even think she would be in this situation at all, because putting yourself first is not being single with no kids and relatively successful and getting with somebody who has, like, the lifestyle that Young Thug lives. So, yeah, I don't think she was putting herself first at all when it comes in that situation. Well, let's get to the next thing we can learn from this situation. Next thing we can learn is what Drake said, niggas talk more than bitches these days. Like, Young Thug was in there running his mouth. I mean, he was yapping. And she was kikiing when, you know, he was yapping about, you know, Glorilla and all this other stuff. Whole time he yapping about her too to somebody else. And she's on the other side of the key now. And now feelings are hurt. But it's like, if a man will talk to you about somebody, that man will also talk about you to somebody else. And, like, one of the things that stood out about what he said in one of the conversations was that Mariah loves me too much. He literally admitted Mariah loves him too much. And that goes to show you that men know your weaknesses. Men know, like, when you have that soft spot for them. Men know when they can manipulate you. He knows that, you know, she likes him so much that all he got to do is gas her a little bit, you know, talk about other people, make her feel like she the one, she the main character, gas her a bit, and she'll be cool. And he's still going to do what he's doing. He's still going to mess with the correction officer. He's still going to be talking to the other girls on the phone. But she's cool because I done gassed her a little bit. They can be manipulative in that way. And it's not all men, but there are men who are manipulative in that way. And they don't mind taking advantage of what you're willing to give, whether they like you or not. If you're willing to give, most men are going to sit there and receive. They don't care if they like you or not. They thinking about what they can get out of the situation. And sis, put yourself first. Put yourself first. That's all I can say when it comes to that. One thing, as women collectively, we always taught to put people before us. If it ain't the kids, it's the man, it's the job, anything else before yourself. And that's just not the way to do things. You have to self-preserve. You have to be selfish. You have to think about yourself. And it's not a bad thing to be selfish. It's actually what most of these people do. Most people are selfish, and they supposed to be selfish, because how else are you going to meet your needs? You don't have to be like extremely selfish where you're not considerate. Being selfish doesn't mean not being considerate, but being selfish means I'm going to think about me, what I need, what I want, and if this aligns with my vision for myself, my life, or what I expect out of a relationship. And I feel like if more women approach dating with that mindset, then they will be more liable to get the things they want. Like, that's some of the stuff that Shira 7 teaches. She teaches it like on a different end than what I teach it on, but I feel her, like, sometimes, like, if you can't get the emotional need met, you definitely got to get the financial need met. But if you're somebody who, you know, who wants it all, like, I don't just want to date somebody just because they have money. I want to actually have a connection with somebody. Then you have to learn to be selfish, and you have to learn to have discernment so that you can attract the right connections to you, so that you can attract real and genuine relationships to you. And by being more selfish and putting yourself first, you like unconsciously make people put you first. Like, you unconsciously make people put you first because you're putting yourself first. So that means if a person is present in your life, they're also putting you first in a sense because you put yourself first. I hope that makes sense. But always prioritize yourself in any situation. If Mariah the scientist is smart, she will not invest any more time in this situation. She'll leave that man where he at. She'll just, you know, go ahead and heal, cry the emotions out, take the lesson learned, take it to the chin, and keep it moving. But if she too wrapped up in them emotions, she let her come in and get in her head, sweet talking, all that, she gonna be right back there. And she gonna get dragged through the mud. And that's the test for a lot of people. A lot of people can leave, but the test is, are you actually leaving, or are you just waiting for them to say the right thing to pull you back in? And of course, you gotta leave when you're ready to leave. Some people go back so many times and then they finally get up the courage or the strength or get tired enough to leave. But it don't even have to get to that point. Once you feel disrespected, once the first sign of disrespect shows up, get out the door. Head on out, you know, because it's too many people out here. There's too many opportunities out here to be dealing with somebody who doesn't respect you, who doesn't like you, who doesn't treat you well. And the more you keep that kind of person in your life, you don't make room or space for the type of person you really want because you're entertaining bullshit. So, guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope that, you know, it was helpful. I hope that we all learned something from this situation. I'm sending her love, thoughts, and prayers because, honey, she just needs to, like, you know, hopefully love herself, develop discernment or whatever after this situation. So best of luck to her. But for you guys, I hope that y'all are able to apply this in your love life and, you know, take it what you love yourself and get what you want out of these relationships by practicing self-love. So if it resonated with you, if you learned something from this video, go ahead and like this video. Comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Share this with somebody you know need to hear it and you don't want to tell them. Go ahead and share it with them too, okay? All right, bye.